Hey guys, and welcome to the tutorial for cause and effect. This is a very easy and effective way to provide analysis for any sort of argument or any sort of historical events that you may come across this year. Cause and effect seems really confusing, but I can promise you it totally is not. If the king can do it, you can do it. So let's just jump right in. What is cause and effect? Cause and effect is basically something that happens after something else happens. My official definition is cause and effect is a chain of events that directly connect and relate to one another. For instance, Mrs. Papa throws a banana in the hallway. Mr. Rod doesn't see the banana and slips on it, and Mr. Rod cries and doesn't talk to Mrs. Papa for a week. The cause would be the fact that Mrs. Papa threw that banana in the hallway. Everything that happens after that banana is thrown are effects. And that is what we're going to look at today, is effects. We're going to ignore the causes for now, and we're just going to jump right into the effects because they seem to be the easiest to catch on to. So the effects is the part that happens afterwards. Effects always happen after a cause or a previous effect. If you notice when those flew in, I'll just do it again so you guys can see it. The effect is the red box, and it seems to be coming in right after the first orange box. An effect can be something as simple as someone dropping a pencil, and then the effect would be the pencil hits the ground. It can literally be that simple. Or the clouds start gathering in the sky, and the effect, it blocks out the sun. No more sun. Effects are that simple. Let's not try to overthink them. Always go for the easiest effects possible. Another rule with effects. Oh, there goes our effect. Just shrank right out of the way. Is the effects follow each other. Effects can make more effects, and on and on and on, almost forever. So you have your cause as the first box, and then you have your first effect, and that effect can create another effect, which is effect number 2. And that effect can create another effect. Let's go back to that simple example of someone dropping a pencil. So King Rod drops the pencil. That's the cause box. An effect, the pencil hits the ground. That is most definitely going to happen. We don't live on the moon. We don't live in space. So that first effect is pretty solid, that pencil totally going to hit the ground. A second effect could be that pencil breaks. This is not a separate effect. This effect literally just comes from the first effect. The pencil hits the ground. The pencil breaks for effect number 2. Effect number 3, you now cannot write with that pencil. Again, all of those effects just follow each other. They're all about the pencil. They all make sense together. Another rule with effects is one effect can cause multiple other side effects. That is similar to saying, if we go back to the clouds blocking out the sun, cause, clouds are out, effect, the sun is blocked, and let's take a look at effects if the sun is blocked. If there is no sun, an effect of effect 1, you may not be able to go to the beach. If there is no sun, effect of effect 1, you may not be able to power your solar house. If there is no sun, effect of effect 1 would be that your picnic may be canceled. So effects can literally cause more effects. It sounds complicated, but I promise you, it's very simple, especially if you go for the simplest effects possible. And in fact, it can get very, very crazy. One cause could have 3 effects. Those effects could have more and more and more effects. So it can definitely get crazy when you are mapping out cause and effect timelines. But remember, The main thing you have to do is keep the effects simple. The effects can get crazier and crazier as you go along, but that first effect that you're going to talk about, keep it simple. Mr. Rod drops a pencil, easiest effect possible, it's going to hit the ground. There are clouds in the sky, easiest effect possible, it's going to block the sun. Doesn't mean it's going to rain. Don't jump that far down the line. But just think, okay, if there's clouds outside, what's it going to do? Well, it's totally going to block that sun. Hopefully, we can have fun looking at cause and effect this year. It does get very fun when you start predicting way down the line, and it's an easy way to analyze any evidence or any thesis that you may have. All right, guys, if you need to listen to me again, go for it. You can rewind. You can go back through all these slides. And as always, please feel free to take notes and write down tips and tricks as you listen. Thanks, guys. See you next time.